Alright guys, so today we're going to be looking through my Pinterest board, and I think what we're going to do is just look through the one that I have that's really just about all these different posts that I've seen that are relatable to me and to my life and just stuff that I kind of connect with. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the video. I hope you guys like it. See, honestly, I'm the easiest person to impress because literally no one has ever really bought me flowers or taken me dancing or on a picnic or any of that romantic junk, and I would just melt at any of it. And this is so accurate for me. Like, I've only ever had one boyfriend, and that was like when we were kids. So I don't even know. This is accurate. This one, I'm always that person that no one is ever dying to talk to. Like, I could probably go the entire day without receiving a single text or phone call from anyone trying to check up on me or anything. And this is accurate. Like, aside from my grandma, I don't get any calls. As far as texts or like snaps or anything like that, I honestly feel like, apart from snaps, I guess, and like streaks and stuff, I wouldn't get any messages. And maybe apart from homeworks and stuff and the occasional random, hey, did you know this? I don't know. Oh my goodness, you guys are gonna think I'm like depressed or something. I'm not. I promise I'm not. Alright, moving on. This one kind of sums up how I feel about this entire board. It's weird because mentally I'm years above my age, but emotionally I'm more immature than my age, which means I have all these emotions and I'm so aware of them, but I don't know how to change them, and I get angry at myself for feeling these emotions because I'm painfully aware of how irrational these are. This kind of sums up everything that I've mentioned on this board, like the whole friend stuff and being forgotten stuff and being average stuff, which that one's pretty accurate, but yeah, so we're gonna acknowledge it and we're gonna move on because that's what I do in my life. Do you ever wonder how much you exist in other people's lives? I'm always curious if people think of me when a certain song comes on or when they pass through a certain town. I wonder how many stories I've been a part of that I may have forgotten. I wonder if I still exist in the minds of people that I don't speak to anymore. I wonder how many times a day I pass through someone's head. And I really thought this was interesting because I hadn't like acknowledged it before I saw this, but when I saw it, I was like, I have wondered that. I do wonder that on like a daily basis almost. And it's not that I'm conceited or anything like that. It's just really nice to know that you matter to somebody, I guess, and that you're worth someone thinking about. This one is accurate. Oh, these next two are accurate. Shout out to everyone who doesn't have a solid best friend because their best friends have better best friends, or because they don't bond enough with people to have best friends, or because their best friend constantly come and go, and it just kind of leaves them feeling vaguely isolated, even though they might have plenty of regular friends. And I keep saying this is accurate, but like this is why I have all this stuff on this board. Like these are literally me in writing. Yeah, this is my life. Excuse me. This is my life. This one is also pretty accurate. Or yeah, with my life. I have friends, I have no friends, and then this one is me. I have friends, but sometimes I feel that I'm not important to them, but I can't do anything because it seems like I'm forcing the friendship, so I am truly suffering alone. And again, I'm not depressed, guys. I promise I'm not. I have good friends. I promise I do. These are, again, the irrational emotions that I recognize are irrational, but I have them anyways. That's how I feel, guys. We're just gonna have to deal with it and move on. Oh my goodness, this one. I've posted this on Snapchat before, so some of you guys have already seen this one, but didn't really, like, say anything about it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there again. Do you ever feel like you're just sort of there? Like, all your friends go out and do things and get into relationships and like people that like them back and have fun and do stupid things with their best friends. And instead of doing all of that, you're sort of this mildly entertaining thing that people take an interest in once in a while, but they don't really care if it was gone. But they wouldn't really care if it was gone. Like, you just sort of exist, but you don't really mean anything. Oh, it's in writing. And again, this is literally me in writing. Like, guys, I don't think you understand how much or how often I feel this. Like, irrational or not, which it might not be. I honestly don't know. But irrational or not, that's pretty, I don't want to say accurate again, but like this is my life, guys. This one is real deep. Real depressing too. I promise I'm not depressed, guys. Like, I promise you guys I'm not. I live a pretty decent life. One of the worst moments in life is probably when you're in a room full of people and you look around and see them all talking and laughing, and suddenly you feel so sad and lonely that you can even feel physical pain in your chest because you realize that they all belong to someone and they all have someone who belongs to them and you don't. You're just kind of there. And this one I feel like was written about like having friends in relationships, but I feel like it applies in general. Like, you have people, I feel like all of my friends have friends that they're like closer with, or like friends that they talk to more often, or that they say things to that they wouldn't necessarily say to me. And I mean, that's okay. That's whatever. It just kind of sucks sometimes that I don't have that person too. Whether that person is like romantic or platonic, it's just yeah. Moving on. I swear I'm gonna have to like cut half of these out because this is a long video, and it really does. It seems depressing. I promise I'm not depressed. I know I keep saying that, but I feel like I'm gonna get texts and comments and like, are you okay? Oh my goodness. All right. This flower one I'm not gonna click on because the text is already pretty big. Actually, I will, because you can't see it. This one says, I don't want to have to be strong all of the time. I want someone who sees the pain behind my strength, someone who I can cry to and won't judge, someone who would hold me and just say, I got you. This one's from Whisper, but like, accurate. I probably wouldn't cry to someone just because I feel like that's awkward as hell. But it'd be nice if I had someone that I could do that to or do that with, without feeling awkward as hell. Yeah. We're just gonna keep going. Are there any positive ones in here? Like, oh my goodness. I have 99 pins on this board. We are not going through all of these. Maybe I'll do another video where we go into some more, but I'm just going to kind of read through some of these and we'll see if there's some that I really want to say. I swear, I've got to save some of these for a therapist one day. Oh my goodness. Oh, this one is accurate. This is and it's not negative, guys. Not really, at least. It's not depressing. I can dance for hours, but this is me after 1 minute of running, and that is 100% accurate. I cannot run to save my life. Like, oh my goodness. What else? This one over here with like the bath. I know I have friends, but I feel like I have no one to talk to about the stuff that goes on in my head. And again, it's pretty accurate. Oh my goodness, for all of my friends that are actually gonna watch this, I'm sorry, I love you guys. I promise I'm good. This one over here. Parents aren't home. Expectation has a party. Reality brings laptop to the living room instead of hiding in my room. And that is, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I want to stop saying this is accurate, but like it is. This is me. This is, I feel like a lot of people, a lot of teenagers can relate to this. Do you ever get in those moods where you don't feel like reading and you don't feel like being on the internet and you don't feel like watching a show and you don't feel like sleeping and you don't feel like existing in general, but you want to do something? It's in words. And yeah, like it would be nice in those moments to be able to go out and actually do something, but you know, I don't have a car. Don't have many friends that have cars, let alone many friends that have cars that actually want to do stuff slash actually have money to do stuff. So that's yeah. This one over here. 1 minute you're on Pinterest looking at food, and then next thing you know, you have your wedding plan and the color schemes of your future house. And that is definitely me. That's why I have all these different boards that are so different to each other. This one here says, my biggest wish right now is to own all of the clothes, shoes, and outfits I pinned on Pinterest. And oh my goodness, you know how awesome that would be to have all of those? I think I'd cry. Oh my goodness. This one, oh my goodness. When you saw the same question on the study guide 5 minutes before the exam and you're trying to see the bullet points in your head, and you're sitting there just thinking, like, in AP Bio, any AP Bio students that were in my class, they know that's 100% accurate. Like, oh my goodness, the Quizlet, the study guide, all of that. Especially because Stone was known for putting questions directly from the test in the, not the Quizlet, in the Kahoot. Like, I hated that and loved that all at the same time. This one says, I like wearing heels because the clicking when I walk makes me feel important and powerful. It brings up my self-esteem. And that's something that I felt since, like, I was a kid, and I used to wear the, like, church shoes that I thought, like, to think were tap shoes. And, yeah. This one, remember when I mentioned Fairy Tail? Remembering when I first started watching Fairy Tail and how they looked, then watching them now, and then I remember watching them grow has taken away countless hours of sleep, but I don't regret it. And yeah, that's accurate. And not all of them were in that second video, but like I've laughed, I've cried, I have genuinely enjoyed that show. Like, I am so attached to those characters. And you probably think I'm, like, overreacting when I say I've cried, but I've legitimately shed tears watching that show. Like, I'm so serious. This one's kind of a funnier one. See, I told you I'm not depressed, guys. The fact that I have to keep saying that. When I'm listening to a new song and I'm trying to decide whether it goes hard or not. Reading books has made my love expectations so high, I don't even think that such a boy exists anymore. And, you know, yeah, that's accurate. That is 100% accurate. I love this one. I'm constantly torn between the be kind to everyone and the fuck everyone, you owe them nothing mentalities. And then down here it says, do no harm, but take no shit. And like, yes, those are words to live by. Okay, that's gonna be in the caption of this. Do no harm, but take no shit. That's words to live by, okay? Words to live by. This one has the picture of like Harley Quinn, and it says, oops, I highlighted it. Are you not gonna let me? No, I don't want to have to scroll all the way again. Oh my goodness, I need a new laptop. All right, you know what? On that note, I think that's enough for this video. So we are going to go ahead and do an outro. Hopefully that helped you guys learn a little bit more about me.